Hey folks, hi, how are you? This is Murtuza here, and thanks for joining me in this webinar. Hope everything is looking fine. My voice and everything is clear. Hey folks. So I guess if you can hear me and see me clearly, please type on the chat box if everything is looking perfect. Okay, hi Hussein, how are you? Okay, so just type on the chat box if everything is looking fine. So you can get started pretty quickly. Okay, cool. So let's get started. So thanks for joining me in this webinar, and I'm really excited to share with you some real valuable stuff which I have learned in last 10 years online, seeing people who are actually making cool money doing advertising. Okay, advertising their website using paid advertisement and paid traffic. So I'll be sharing with you some of the things which I've learned from them. I'll be showing you some of the testings which I have personally done on my website and the kind of results I'm getting from some test campaigns which I'm doing, and the response is pretty good doing all this stuff. Okay, so actually, I'll be communicating with you the entire system which I'm using currently. Okay, so there are guys who are joining. Just let me check. Okay, cool, cool. Okay, there are people who are joining. Actually, I don't realize your name. It's coming anonymous. 108106. Okay, cool. Nice t-shirt. Look hot. Uh, okay, thanks. Thank you very much. So nice comments. Okay. So, okay. Good, good. So let's continue. So what I was saying that I'll be sharing with you my 10 years of research on how you can get started with paid advertising online and how you can actually go about building a profitable online business using paid ads. Okay, so that is what you'll be learning today. Okay. Okay. Hi Ashok, how are you? Hi Tasneem, how are you? And thanks for joining the webinar. Okay, cool. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Hi, Ashok. Hi. Great, great. Many people are joining the webinar, so it's good to see you guys are actually, joining here, and it's really, really great that on the Sunday morning, Indian time, you guys are have taken time to learn this stuff, and I'll make sure that I'll make this thing really valuable for you guys. Okay. So let's continue with the presentation. Okay, so what I want to say is that the most dependable and consistent way to generate wealth is to turn advertising into profits. Okay, so that is what Frank Kern had specified. Okay, Frank Kern is one of the biggest direct response marketers on the planet. And what he says is that the most dependable and consistent way to generate wealth is to turn advertising into profit. And that is absolutely true, because people who are doing businesses and who are actually running paid advertisements, they are consistently making between 200 to 800% return on investment. Okay, and they are doing it very successfully because they know how to build profitable systems and how you can actually leverage that systems in such a way and test them in such a way that you can actually scale up your profits. Okay, so if your website is making more money than the cost of advertising, okay, then the cost of advertising your website, you are into profits. Okay, so that simply means that if you are paying $1 to advertise your website and you are getting $2 in return, you are into profits. That is simple mathematics. Okay, so you have to basically focus all your efforts to make more money than the cost you are paying for advertising your website. If you can do this, you literally have a literal cash pulling machine in place. Okay, so that is what I want to show you in this webinar. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to first figure out what it will cost to advertise your products and services in your target market. So that is the first thing you need to analyze. What is the value per visitor or value per click that you will be paying to other companies like Google, Facebook, etc. And then your target should be that you make more money. Okay, you actually make more money than the cost you are paying to these companies. So when you are successful in doing this, you're literally gold. Okay, because now you have the power to purchase advertisement and turn into money. Okay, so first what you have to do is check Google to figure out the suggested bid in your target market. So Google has a tool called Keywords Planner. You can easily go in that tool and you can actually figure out what is the cost per click that Google will charge you to get one visitor to your website. And when you know that, you can then run your mathematics, and I'll be showing you how I did it on my websites, and the mindset you need to have to figure all this stuff out. Okay, so now once you know the cost per click, all you need to do is focus all your efforts to improve your conversion system to such an extent that your website makes you more revenue than the cost per click. Okay, that is absolutely important. Then once you know what is the per click cost that Google, Facebook, and other people are charging you, all you need to do is make sure that you actually go out in your target market and focus all your efforts so that you can make more money than the cost per click that you are paying. Okay, and when you do that, then the world is in your hands, because you can start purchasing traffic as much as you want, and you can convert them as much as you want. Okay, so that should be your goal. And once you're successful doing this, you have an automated cash pulling machine in place. Okay, so that is the entire purpose of this webinar. Okay, so the most important thing to note is that people actually feel that traffic is a problem. Getting visitors to your website is the problem. But basically, this is not the problem. Traffic is never a problem. Because think about it. All the websites, newspapers, hoardings, offline sources are available to sell you traffic if you are ready to pay. The world is ready to drive traffic to your website if you are willing to pay for that traffic. So the real problem is conversion. The real problem is converting that traffic into sales, into profits. Okay, so that you get more money, you make more money from your website than the money you are paying to them. Okay, so that is the real problem. The real problem is conversion. So if you have the ability and skills to turn advertising or traffic into profits, you can be wealthy. Okay, so that is the simple rule of the thumb. Okay, so all you have to do is you have to improve your skills to such an extent that you can build a website, a business, so that you can make more money than the cost of the advertising. Okay, and if you have that ability and skills, you will definitely be wealthy. So that is what it is. Okay, so I'll just switch my webcam to my screen share, to my computer screen, and then I'll be showing you how actually I went into reverse engineering my own website and how you can actually do it easily. Okay, so I'll just switch my system. Okay, so I'm just switching it to the screen share. So just let me know once you can see my screen, so that I know that it's working fine. So just let me know on the chat box. Okay, cool, cool. So I guess just let me know once you can see my computer screen. So I'll just continue with the presentation. Okay, I guess it's looking fine. So I'll just continue the presentation. What you need to do is now you can start with the reverse engineering process. Okay, so all you have to do is go to Google AdWords first and go to the Google AdWords tool called Keywords Planner. So I'll just go to my website out here, and I have opened Keywords Planner. So this is the Keyword Planner tool. Okay, and just go to Google, type in Keyword Planner, and log in with your Gmail account. Okay, and Gmail ID, and when you go there, you can actually type in your main keyword. I have typed my main keyword as online business, and I have put up the targeting as Mumbai. Okay, the city where I want to search the keywords. Basically, Google, this is the Keyword Planner by Google. It basically shows you how you can actually basically shows you what type of keywords people are searching for. This is the keywords people are searching for in your niche, and what kind of monthly searches those keywords are getting, plus the suggested bid. Okay, so that is the cost per click that you need to pay to Google, okay, to basically get traffic to your website. So this is the per visitor cost that you will be paying to Google to get traffic to your website. So my target market is basically online business. This is one of the most competitive keywords. So if you'll see, Google charges 51 rupees, okay, to give me one visitor to my website. Okay, so my goal is to make more money then rupees 51 from my website per visitor. And if I'm capable of doing this, I can actually purchase thousands of visitors from Google and other places like Facebook, and I can actually make good return on investment, make good money. And basically Google charges pretty high. If I go to Facebook, the cost per click will be pretty much less. And if you'll see, this is the cost per click for the keyword, for bidding on the keyword online business. If I go out and see some other keywords, let's say how to start online business, this is pretty less, it is just 26 rupees. Okay, so if you go other keyword like online business ideas, it's 34 rupees. Best online business is 53 rupees. Okay, then there are hundreds of keywords. How to start a business online, 32 rupees. So I can get traffic, online business opportunities for only 20 rupees. Okay, so what I'm showing you is approximately I'm doing the calculation on the high bid level. Okay, so I can actually get visitors for 20-30 rupees also from other keywords. Okay, so that is what basically is. Okay, so what I have done is I have just put up all the statistics. So for the keyword online business, my cost per click is 51 rupees. Okay, so for rupees 51 I can get one visitor to my website. So 100 visitors to my website will cost me 5100 rupees. Okay, and based on the 25% lead conversion, this page, okay, let's say if I get traffic on my website to this page, just show you the landing page. Okay, so with my testing, I know that this page, okay, this page will convert at 25%. If I get targeted visitors on this landing page, okay, my per the 25 people out of 100 people will subscribe as lead on this page. Okay, I have actually got 40-50% conversion also. So based on my experience, I'm just taking 25% average visitor to lead conversion ratio. So if you see here, if I take 25% lead conversion ratio, out of 100 visitors, I can convert 25 people into leads. So that is costing me rupees 5100. Okay, so 25 leads cost me 5,100. So my cost per lead is rupees 204 rupees. Okay, 204. If I divide 5100 by 25 leads, it's 204 rupees. That is $2.91 is the cost per lead. So this is how you have to analyze the analytics of your business, so that you come to know exactly what you have to do in terms of driving conversion to your website. Now I ran a test campaign on my website successful.com where I got 146 leads. Okay, so I'll show you my Aweber account where I do all my lead generation system. Okay, so if you see, this is my Aweber account, and you can see my test campaign out here. Okay, so this is the list where I got my campaign. I got around 146 leads in this test campaign. Okay, so this is all the leads goes into Aweber account. Okay, so if you see, I got 146 leads in this test campaign, and I'll show you how I got these 146 leads later. But okay, for now, you just see that it's 146 leads, and the sales I made out of this is rupees 65,000. Okay, so my revenue per lead from this campaign is 445 rupees per lead. So if you divide 65,000 by 146, it is 445. That is $6.35 revenue per lead. So the net profit per lead, if you do, is rupees 445 minus rupees 204. 204 is the cost per lead which I get from Google, minus 445. Okay, so the cost per lead goes to 241 rupees. That's $3.44 is my net profit per lead. Okay, so I minus the lead minus cost per click, cost per lead. That is 241 rupees. That is $3.44. So this can be my net profit per lead if I purchase advertisement from Google, and this is the minimum which I've estimated. As I said, Facebook and other websites can give me visitors at a much cheaper price. And also in Google, I've shown you other keywords which give me visitors at can give me visitors at 20-30 rupees also, at a much cheaper price. Okay, so if I get 1000 leads per month, if I purchase 1000 leads per month, I get so much traffic to my website. Okay, my net profit can bump up to rupees 241 multiplied by 1000 leads, that's 2,41,000 Indian rupees. That's $3,442 from just one campaign. Okay, and I can actually push this up into a complete automated campaign. Okay, seeing the statistics. Okay, so this is the what I'm basically trying to show you is that one campaign can I can convert one campaign into a six-figure campaign if I know basically what I'm doing. Okay, and how you can approach things. Now I'll be sure, so this is the kind of mindset you need to have basically. Okay, because once you know how to play with numbers, you can actually put up a business pretty quickly. Okay, so business is basically uh, complete a game of numbers. Okay, it's mathematics, simple mathematics, it's not complicated. So basically what you need to I want to show you is that you need to have that kind of mindset as to how you should be reverse engineering your business before you get started, so that you know how you can scale it up and how you can make good profits out of it. Okay, so I'll be showing you a short story of how I approach these numbers. These are all testing things which I'm doing right now before I scale up things. So I'll be showing you how I approach this number. So I'll just switch on to my mind map. I made a cool looking mind map for you. And this mind map, I'll be showing you how actually I went about and I approached these kind of numbers so that I can actually take my revenue per lead to $6.35. Okay, so basically, if you see here, I started actually I'm doing this online business thing since last 10 years. But before this website, how I started internetbusiness.com, I launched this website. Before that, I had launched many websites. Okay, and if you want to see what kind of websites I have launched and what I have done, you can just go to Google and type in Murtuza Abbas proof video. Okay, PROOF, and you'll be seeing a proof video where I'll be showing you all the websites and what kind of traffic and results we have got on the website. So before this website, basically what I used to do is I used to do all the work by myself. I used to write articles by myself and do everything by myself. I didn't have the mindset to you know pay money to people and outsource things and get things done. After I started this business, how I started internetbusiness.com, I started hiring people and getting people into place to do all my stuff. Okay, so I did this test website, how I started internetbusiness.com, to see what is happening. Basically, this website is live right now. If you go to Google, if you go to on the browser and if you check out, this website is live right now. Okay, it's how I started internetbusiness.com. This is the website which I built with one of my cousin brothers, and we actually hired some people to write articles on my website. So this guy, we went out and wrote around 1000 articles on the website. Okay, and the results was that this website actually got us 12,000 visitors. Okay, we got around 12,000 visitors from this website, and this 12,000 visitors converted into 1,000 leads. Okay, so we got 1,000 leads on these websites, and we made a sales of $1,714 worth of sales. So if you see, the cost per lead on this website was $1.7 per lead. Now and basically what was happening is that one article was giving me one lead, okay, on the website. And the cost per article, as you see, it's $1.7, which was pretty difficult. If I hire people to write articles and do all the marketing part, it's pretty difficult to convert, to make any money out of $1.7 per lead. So yeah, if I used to sit down by myself and I do all the marketing of this, then probably it would be worth that I write articles and make money, because I have had no one to pay. But if I am hiring people to write articles and do all that stuff, then it becomes difficult to break even at this $1.7 per lead cost. So what I did is I paused this website. I halted it for a few while, and rather than thinking that this website is a failure, I actually started analyzing as to how I can improve this website so that I can increase the dollar per lead, okay, value. out of this website. So again, a small caveat on how you should be observing failures. Okay, so people actually, what happens is that they put up a website, it does not make some good revenue, they quit the business. But as you say, that failures is a learning tool. If you fail anytime, it is absolutely a learning tool. It is not that you have actually failed. You fail only when you quit. So the same thing happened on this website. When this website was not converting to the level I expected, so I did not consider myself as a failure. Basically what I did is I just paused and I looked at what things I can improve out here, so that I can increase my value, my revenue per lead, from $1.7 to $5, $10. Okay, so I started thinking about all the problems this website had. So the basic problem this website had was the content on the website was not very good. It was a crap content written by other people. The products were not up to the mark, and I had very less products at that time. I had around 4 products. Then I had no videos on that website, and the videos which I had, few videos which I had created, were really crap videos. Okay, email marketing was not up to the mark because I had only 20 to 30 emails going on to convert this website. So these are all the issues which I figured out. Then I paused for a while, and then in the meanwhile, I started working for corporates. Okay, my corporate clients, and the corporate clients, I figured out that these guys were getting thousands of visitors, let's say around 18 to 20,000 visitors per month on their website, but they were not getting good conversion. So what I did is I mastered email marketing. Okay, I mastered the art of converting through emails. And as soon as I put up few relationship building campaigns and everything on the email, their conversion bumped up by 200%. Okay, the 200% conversion they instantly saw on their website by just installing email marketing campaign, and the result was so good they put me entirely into email conversion. Okay, so what happened is that with these two experiences, that is the how I started in business.com and corporates, I learned that these issues are there on my website, and I mastered the art of email marketing. Okay, now all this experience I had, all these failures I had, and the success through email marketing, I put up my new website, successville.com. Okay, now in successville.com, okay, I put up a complete system in place which actually took care of all the issues which I was having. Okay, and my main goal was to increase my dollar per lead, revenue per lead, to $5 or $10. Okay, so that when I reach that goal, then I have all the ability and skills so that I can convert the traffic purchasing cost. Okay, I can purchase traffic at will, and I can convert them like crazy. Okay, so as I showed you that if I'm paying $2.9 something to Google per lead, I really need to have a conversion of at least $5 or $10 per lead, so that I can actually make good profits and good returns out of this campaign. And then I can actually purchase leads from all around the web. Okay. So this is the kind of system which I put up in successful.com. So I'll just go through this system quickly so that you understand how things go about. Okay. So I put up a quick overview of the components that I put up on successful.com. So basically, if you see, I created traffic systems on my website. Okay, so there are three pillars of building a business: traffic, relationship, and products. So if first we'll go to the traffic pillar. So in the traffic, what I did is basically I started I started going to WhatsApp, and I created webinars, and I tried to make my webinars go viral. Okay, because my webinars gave very quality information. So my people and friends around in WhatsApp as well as Facebook, they actually distributed my webinar to their friends because the information was cool on my webinars. So few of my webinars became really good viral, and so all the traffic came into my system and they converted into leads. Okay, then I went into few network groups, and rather than joining the network groups, I actually got really bored in the network groups. But what I did is I smartly collected their email addresses. Okay, I got there, and I this strategy you can use in your offline marketing also. You can go to people and you can just tell them that I have some cool free video training created for and if you're interested in the video training on how to build your online business, You can just give me your email address and I'll plug your email address in my video training series. And genuinely, I have created some real powerful around 60 video training absolutely free. And it was a genuine help advice, and people started giving me their email address in the network groups. So I collected all their email addresses, plugged into my system, and my system did the rest of the stuff, okay, the follow-up things and everything, and it shared some valuable quality information with them. Okay, so that is how I increased my email addresses for my test campaign. Then I created videos and I have submitted the videos to YouTube. If you see, I have around 7,000 views on YouTube on my videos. So I have around 100 plus videos right now on YouTube. So that drive then leads to my website. Then I write articles, and I have distributed articles to drive leads to my website, and I have used Facebook marketing to get leads to my website. So these are the things which I did to build my traffic pillar. Still, I have a lot to do now. I'm focusing completely on paid advertisement because my dollar per lead is increasing, and this will actually pump up and get me leads like crazy in future. Okay, the next thing which I did is I focused on the relationship building campaign. And what I did is I focused in creating emails, follow up emails for my subscribers. The thing is that if you want to make this emails work, you have to make sure that you genuinely help your subscribers, you genuinely share valuable content, information, training with them. And if you do that, they will not mind if you try to sell your products. Okay, so that is important. If you keep selling your products over and over again to them, people will unsubscribe from your list. So it is important that you genuinely share your content. Okay, so the some techniques which I used for emails is, I survey my subscribers and I try to know exactly what they want. What are the problems, what are their problems, and based on their problems I give them help and training and information. Then I have automated my email campaign to a extended level. I'll show you just right now. Okay, I'll go to my Aweber account. Okay, 1 second. And if you see this, my Aweber account, okay, if you go to this legacy follow-up series, I've basically automated. I have a complete automated series of emails going out. You can see this. These are automated series of emails going out in Aweber. So whenever anyone subscribes to my list, this first email goes out immediately. Then after 1 day, the second mail goes out. Then after 1 day, third mail goes out. So if you see, I have around 6 emails set up right now, and in next 1 month, I will be having around 60 videos and 60 emails going out on automation every single day to my subscribers, sharing some cool stuff and video training to them. And these emails will actually even promote and recommend my products and services. So it's like building a business on full automation. Okay, so that is what you need to do. Okay, then STC, stacking up the cool. You can create bonuses for your subscribers, and you can actually give them timely offers to purchase your products and services. Okay, and this actually helps in bumping up the conversion, because bonuses, scarcity, and urgency is are some very valuable marketing tools that you can actually use to bump up your conversion. And interaction is really hot. You have to make sure that people interact with you, because if they interact with you, your relationship with them goes to the next level. Okay, that is extremely important. For example, if you go to a date, and on the first day, if you're a guy and you propose a lady to get married with you, either you'll get a tight slap or you'll get rejected. But if interact with that female for a day, two, the first day, say hi hello to the female, and the second, let's say in the second week, you take her out for a coffee. On the third week, you take her out for a lunch, and then for a movie. So you interact with her on the phone call, and that's how you approach the female. Then basically you have a higher chance of proposing her and asking her to get married with you. So that is the power of interaction. So on the first day, if you tell your guys to really to purchase your product and services, people will unsubscribe and close your website. So you really need to make sure that you interact with people, know their problems, and help them out genuinely to solve their problems. So this is a key to bumping up your conversion. So all these modules which you see, it's like a machine. Okay, you have to apply each of them, and there is a system to do it. I'm just rushing up right now, okay, in this webinar, but there's a system. If you apply it, and you make sure that system covers up all these points, okay, in a systematic fashion. And when you apply it, it takes your conversion to the next level. Okay, then I have actually used videos. As I said, I have created 60 video trainings which you'll be seeing on my website within next 1 month. Okay, and these are cool video trainings which shares valuable tips, advice, techniques, and everything from my experience since last several years. Okay, then I have created webinars to increase conversion. I create cool webinars similar to this one, where I genuinely try to give content and try to educate people, teach people on how they can build business and work from home. Then the next thing is uh, okay, relationship. Okay, and products. Products is you have to focus in creating products for your website. So I have digital products on my website. Okay, digital training products. So these kind of, I'll just quickly show you on my website, successwill.com. If you go to my website successwill.com, I have around approximately 10 products on my website right now. And go to the product section, and you'll see these are all my products. Okay, so these are all digital. Many of them are digital training. These are all digital training products where I charge $20, $50, $100 for my products. Okay, then there are consultation packages, there's a coaching program. Okay, there's a done for you service. So it's a all pile of products. Okay, now here's the secret. Okay, and here's the secret. When you're building creating products, okay, that more products you have, more will be your conversion, period. Okay, keep that in mind. If you have one product, your conversion will be less. If you have 100 products, your conversion will be less. Your conversion will be, sorry, more. And the thing is that there's always 80-20 rule. Okay, 80% of your products will fail, 20% will be very successful. Always keep that in mind. So you need to create more products. You need to actually, if you can't create products, get products from the market that you can sell on commission basis from your affiliates. Okay, so have a range of products in your market. Okay, because every new product will increase your dollar per lead, your revenue per lead, because you need to have more revenue per lead to break even on your advertising costs and make money. Okay, so as I said, I have 10 products right now, but if you see my website in next 6 months, you will find 50 products. I have a plan of putting up 50 training products on my website, because I know that each and every product will add certain cents and dollars to my leads account. Okay, my dollar per lead. Okay, so these are the type of products, and focus on having high ticket products. This is very important. Okay, people end up selling products that make them 1,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees, 500 rupees margin. Okay, and what happens is that with the advertising cost and the expenses that you have to pay to run your business, it becomes sometimes difficult to break even with low ticket items, low ticket products. So always focus your mind in giving very high value to your visitors, an exceptional quality product, and make sure that the product you charge is a high ticket product. You can have low ticket products, but have a range of high ticket products. And what happens is that when you have that, you can actually, you know, you can actually take your dollar per lead, your revenue per lead to the next level. Okay, with this. So I basically increase my products. Okay, to increase my dollar per lead. Okay, the next thing is I did this after I had all these things in place. Okay, then I did a test campaign, as I've shown you, got 146 leads, 65,000 revenue out of it, and my income, which was here $1.7 per lead in how I start internetbusiness.com, actually ramped up to 6 point around $6, $6.35, $18 per lead. Okay, this is actually $35, $6.35 per lead. So basically my dollar per lead increased approximately 5 to 6 times. Okay, and it was a conscious effort, it was conscious planning. Nothing happens by fluke. I put up all these systems in place to ramp up my lead cost to this, because my goal was to get about $2.9 per lead cost. Okay, so that I can purchase leads from around the web. Okay, so it's a conscious effort. Now the next thing is I'll be showing you a system. Just a second. Okay, so I've shown you the components I've installed on my website successful.com. Okay, now I'm setting up a webinar system right now. Okay, which will actually take my lead, dollar per lead, from 6.35 to $10. Okay. And I have actually purchased training and softwares worth $900, approximately 50 60,000 rupees, from few guys who are making 800% return on investment from webinar campaigns. And so this is a small overview of what I'm doing with webinars right now. Okay. It's an advanced campaign which I'm setting up, which probably you will see in my website running in next 1 month. Okay. So in this webinar, basically what happens is that there are many things which will be going on that webinar. And webinar is something which is a very hot conversion tool nowadays, very hot conversion tools. Okay. People actually are using webinars all over the web to get high conversion. Okay, keep that in mind. So actually I'm focusing, my next target is to take my dollar per lead to $10 using this webinar campaign. Okay, well, what happens is that using these tools and training, what I'm doing is, there are many things which I can do. These softwares will help in pre-follow-up of my webinars. Means before the webinars, the follow-up campaign will be automated. After the webinars, there'll be a different series of follow-up campaigns. All the subscribers who register for my webinars will be getting SMS as well as calling, voice calling, voice over calling on automation. Then these webinars will be having different time zone settings. That simply means that if a guy registers from Japan, so he will be seeing my webinar at his time zone, morning, let's say 10 a.m., as well as evening at 10 p.m. So from all around the world, people will be conveniently watching my webinar, you know based on their time zone. Okay. So that is how these softwares work. There are lots of direct response marketing principles installed within the webinar, like upsells, downsells, OTOs, and all that, so that at every point your dollar per lead increases. Okay. Then there are viral marketing systems on that webinar, like Facebook remarketing, likes campaign, commenting, so that your webinar actually looks pretty hot and professional. Okay. So these are all the advanced stuff that I'm doing right now. Okay. And I'm learning and I'm installing these systems on my website, which should get done within 1 month. And you'll be seeing how I'm doing all this, and probably positively I'll create a training on how I'm doing all this stuff in future. Okay, so basically these are the tools which I have installed on my website to increase my conversion, get me to $6.35 per lead, and I've shown you how I can actually go to $10 per lead doing all this stuff. Okay. So that is how it is, and hope I have covered everything. Okay. Yeah. So this is the cost per lead which I'm getting from Facebook. From Facebook AdWords, I have told you it's $2.91 per lead, and from Facebook it will be low cost per lead. Okay. So what I've shown you from Facebook, if I start advertising, it should be 1.5 or even $1 per lead. Okay. I know people who are getting registrations on webinars for $1 per lead in my market. So if it's that, then actually if I'm making $6.35, my return on investment can go up to 500%. Okay. If the conversion remains intact, on if the targeting happens very accurately on Facebook. So that's how things go about. So I've covered traffic, I've covered relationships, emails, webinars, videos. Okay, then I have covered, just let me check if I've missed out something. Test campaign I have covered. I've covered the product part. Okay, cool. So that's good. That's all, folks. This is what I'm doing currently, and this is the mindset. Basically, with this webinar, my goal was to give you a mindset as to how you need to approach your market before you get started. Because if you think in this way, the way I am thinking, okay, the way I went from websites to websites and figuring out how you can actually break even your marketing cost, really, if you have this kind of mindset, then you can take your business to the next level easily. Okay. So that is what I wanted to cover out here. Okay. Now basically I have created a coaching program. Okay. And the coaching program basically will help you to build this kind of system in place. Okay. How I've done it on successwheel.com. And if you have this type of website running, and you have all these bells and whistles in place, then your chances of converting from your website goes very high, and your chances of purchasing advertisement, okay, becomes pretty high. Okay. So I have created a coaching program where basically I'll be teaching you how I have done all this stuff. Okay. So I'll be just giving you a quick overview within the next 5 minutes as to what I'll be covering in my coaching program. There are several modules that if you go through and if you install on your website, basically it will help you to bump up your website conversion. So the first thing is that, see, this is the kind of process map which will be help you to build on your on your website. Okay. So this is how the basic conversion process works. This is your website. Okay. We offer some free gift on your website where people enter their name and email address, click on the submit button, and when someone gets something free on your website, they will give you their name and email address. This can even be a webinar. Okay. It could be a squeeze page or a webinar where you're offering some good content or a free gift, and people give you their name and email address. They go into an autoresponder. I showed you Aweber. Okay. Similarly, it goes into any autoresponder system, and there you automate your email marketing stuff. Okay. And there are around 8 relationship building campaigns which I'll teach you how you can install, so that your emails actually convert them into high dollar per lead. Okay. And then on your website you basically uh, on your website you basically set up your products, your coaching program, consultation package, customer support center. Then you have a blog. On the blog you regularly published articles, videos, products, and keyword optimization content. So this blog will basically help you to drive traffic from Google search engine and other websites. Okay, because you have a keyword and search engine optimized blog with your keywords. In the proof video which I told you, if you see, using just this simple technique, I have got thousands of visitors flocking on my websites. Okay, so that is how you can actually go about doing all that stuff. And the next thing is that I'll be showing you how to drive free traffic to your website using articles, forum submissions, as well as videos. So this is the basic structure of how you can actually go about building a profitable online business. Okay. So basically what we'll do is, first we will build your website. We will provide you hosting space with a 1 GB space on your website. Okay. So that you don't have to purchase this and invest in your business from other places. You get a domain name, .com domain name. Then we'll help you to build your website similar to successwill.com. Okay, so I've shown you my website, successwill.com. So this is the type of website which will be helping you to build. We have a template of a WordPress template which will help you to build this kind of website. It's a professional looking website, and it's a cool website that actually helps in driving conversion. Okay, so this is the kind of website which will help you to build using the template. So we are not website designers. This is the only template which will be helping you to build your website with. If you want very high customized website, then you will have to hire some web developer. So what we'll be helping you is, we will change the images on your website, change the logo on your website, do the basic color combination of your website, and we will be helping you to build this conversion machine. And if you have a very customized designing thing that you want to do, then you can actually take our website, you can give it to any developer, and he can actually customize the design for you. Okay. So what why we are doing giving you this kind of website is so that basically what happens, that people with a low budget can actually get started pretty quickly, and they don't have to invest thousands and lakhs of rupees to build a website. So this is a very highly professional and a beautiful website that you can get started with. We'll set up a payment gateway for you using InstaMojo and PayPal, so that people can actually pay you from India as well as internationally through dollars as well as Indian rupees. Then we will help you to set up autoresponder system using Aweber, as I showed you right now. We will set up an ad tracking system. This ad tracking system will help you to track how many visitors you are getting to your website, how many leads you are getting, so that you know exactly what kind of dollar per lead you are paying basically to get traffic to your website and leads to your website. So you can track all these components on your website. Okay, everything on your website needs to be tracked. Okay, your website, how many visitors, articles, videos Facebook is giving you, how much lead conversion you are getting. So everything, each and every step needs to be tracked, so that you know that you're not wasting your money anywhere. Okay, so we'll be helping you to set that up too. And the next thing is, we will do all this setup for you, so that you don't have to pay any extra money on any technical person to get your business up and ready. Plus, we will convert you into a technical website developer. Okay, we will teach you how you can operate your website without being a techie. So the website that we have created for you, we will show you how you can operate it without being a technical website designer, so that in future you don't have to pay any web designer. Okay, you will not have to pay any web designer to operate your website. If you know the market cost, people charge around 250, even 500 to 1000 rupees per page editing on your website. So that cost is pretty high. So if you put up 20 page on your website, you'll be ending up paying 10,000 rupees to a web developer. So that is a waste of money. So if you just learn how to operate your website, you'll be saving a lot of money. Okay, it's very simple how to operate. The kind of technology we are using is WordPress technology, which makes it super simple for you to operate your website, add pages, edit pages on your website. We'll be teaching you the complete technical process of how to build your website. That includes, we will show you how to design graphics using Photoshop. We will show you how to operate WordPress, how to install WordPress. We will showing you how to automate your website. Not only automate your website, but from the business perspective, how to get leads and traffic to your website. We'll be showing you how to set up autoresponders on your website using Aweber or any other autoresponder tool, so that you can get leads to your website. We'll show you how to set up payment gateway using Instamojo and PayPal. We will teach you how to set up ad tracking system. You will have zero cost to maintain your website in future, because now you will become a technical pro. Either you can learn it, or you can actually get some of your employees to learn all this stuff, and then you will not have to pay any money to market your business or to maintain your website in future. Then we'll teach you how to build your lead machine. We'll show you how to create your squeeze page. So this is basically the squeeze page on your website. Okay, the squeeze page where you give something for free and people enter their name and email address. We'll show you how to create the squeeze page as well as the landing page on your website. You will learn how to create a free bait. Free bait is a free gift that you give away to your subscribers. How to create the landing page, the exact technical process to create the landing page on your website. So you learn that. The next thing is we'll show you how to set up your follow-up email campaign, how to automate your email campaign, okay, within your autoresponder, how to send broadcast emails to your list. So whenever you have offer or you have something to say to your subscribers, you can basically send and automate your broadcast email to your subscribers. We'll show you how to set up 8 powerful relationship building campaigns, okay, to your subscribers. Okay, so these 8 relationship building campaigns are so powerful that it can take your dollar per lead and conversion to the next level. These are the campaigns which I put on corporate client websites and actually increase their conversion by 200% almost instantly. Okay, so these are all psychological triggers or persuasion techniques. Okay, so I will show you how to create profitable webinars, how to set up webinars similar to this one, how to drive traffic and people to your webinar so that they listen to your training. Okay, uh, and they get exposed to your offers, and how to create a profitable webinar, basically how to get people to pay on your webinar. Okay, so that you are not only helping people out, but you're also making money. You're increasing your dollar per registration and dollar per lead on your webinar. How to create hot selling products, how to create digital training products, okay, and how to create a coaching program that makes you automated profits that you can run by investing 2 hours per week. Okay, so I'll show you how to build such a coaching program, and when you have built it, you just have to invest 1 or 2 hours per week to run the entire coaching program, and you can actually have 100 to 1000 coaching clients in your coaching program, everything working automatically. Okay, and I'll show you how you can actually create high ticket coaching programs and digital training products selling in the range of 50,000 to 1 lakh rupees. Okay, so this is all the things which I'll be teaching you. Then I'll be showing you how to drive massive traffic to your website, how to drive traffic using articles, how to create stunning videos and drive traffic using videos. I have drawn thousands of visitors to my website using articles and videos. Okay, you can check out my proof video and you'll be seeing how I've done it. And how to drive traffic using Facebook, then all the paid traffic channels that I'm testing. So you'll be learning the entire traffic mastery system. Okay. Then I'll be showing you the advanced marketing and copywriting techniques, how to create a killer copy, text sales letter or video sales letter for your products and bumps up conversion. Okay. So I'll be showing you basically how to create killer videos, okay, with proper sales letter and copywriting techniques so that it describes your products in such a way in a persuasive way, okay, so that people are psychologically motivated to purchase your products. Okay, most of the websites just have, one paragraph of information about their product and that's it. But I'll be showing you how you can actually go about creating a killer copy for your website, okay, that actually sells your products and services. Then I'll be giving you weekly trainings for next 12 months. Okay, so every week you get a training from me that helps you to build one part of your entire online business. Okay, so every week you'll be learning how to build one component of your entire machine. I don't call this as a website, I call it as a machine, because there are so many wires and gears and clutch and steering, seat belts and everything. Everything needs to be in place in this machine so that it gives you the dollar per lead that you want. Okay, so each and every component you'll be learning in my weekly trainings. Okay, and for the next 1 year I have put up trainings that I'll be sending you on weekly basis. Then every training will have an homework assignment that you have to complete. Okay, then every week I'll be meeting you one on one for next 12 months. For next 12 months, every single week I will meet you one on one on a webinar just like this one. And you can actually ask me any questions you have relating to business. You're stuck up with any technical things, you are confused about your marketing stuff, conversion stuff, you can ask me any questions you have on a live webinar similar to this one. So this coaching is not just about training and technical things, it is about one-on-one access to me, where I'll be helping you out one-on-one to help you build your business, okay, in next 1 year. Okay, so these are the just overview of a few of the things which I'll be giving you in my coaching program. To get complete details about my coaching program, you can just go to successful.com/coach. This is the page where I am providing complete details about my coaching program. Okay, so this website is loading, so you can just run this video out here. This is a video which will give you complete detail about my coaching program. Okay, what all is included and everything. Okay, now comes the basic stuff. Okay, the thing is that I constantly survey my subscribers and have got a lot of feedback from them. The issue is that my coaching program actually costs 70,000 Indian rupees, that is 997 US dollars or 70,000 Indian rupees. And people are saying that they feel it is pretty expensive and to give them a monthly installment scheme. Now if you go to my website, since last 2 months I've even put up a monthly plan. But the monthly plan basically actually gives you an option to pay every month, but your monthly fees goes to 1,20,000. Your entire coaching fees goes to 1,20,000 Indian rupees. So if you pay upfront it is 70,000, but if you pay for the entire it is 1,20,000 rupees, with installment plan. So people were basically upset that the cost is increasing by 50,000 Indian rupees, and it gets difficult for them to shell out so much money. Okay, so the issue is that, as I've told you, we are doing all the technical things of your website. Okay, so if you pay on a monthly basis, chances are that people who are going for the monthly basis plan are not really serious enough to sustain and build their online business than compared to the people who are paying it upfront. And my technical cost and all the coaching program cost, there's so much of time investment in it, as well as I have to pay technical fees to the developers to build your system in place. So my upfront cost is pretty high. So it becomes really difficult for me to give out a monthly option of and charge the same amount as 70,000 rupees yearly plan. But still, what I'm decided to do as a test, for a test purpose, is that for next 2 days, I will allow you to pay the same amount, that is 70,000 Indian rupees or 997 US dollars. Okay, the same amount which you would pay as a one-time fee, I will allow you to pay as a monthly installment. Okay, so even if you pay on a monthly installment, okay, you pay only 70,000 rupees for next 1 year. So all you have to do is go to this page, successful.com/offer. Okay, and this offer basically expires tomorrow, 6 March 2017 midnight. Okay, Indian time. So you have 1 day, 13 hours and 5 minutes to go. This is the timer, and this is the offer valid for this time only. And when you take this offer, all you have to do is pay 15,000 rupees right now. Okay, if you're from India, as a first installment, and if you're from outside India, it's $215 that you pay right now as the first installment. And then 5,000 Indian rupees per month for next 11 installments. Okay, so the total goes to 70,000 Indian rupees. Okay, so first installment is 15,000. From second month onwards, 11 installments for 5,000 rupees per month. If you are from India, use this InstaMojo payment gateway to make your payment. And if you're from outside India, use PayPal to make your payment. The first installment is just $215, and then 11 installments from second month onwards is $71. Okay, and you can make this payment if you're outside India using PayPal. So if you'll see, this goes to $997. This goes to 70,000 Indian rupees, and basically you are saving rupees 50,000 or $780, $18 if you would go on a monthly plan, if you would purchase from my regular website successful.com/coach. Okay, so and if you would go on a monthly plan for my regular pricing, okay, basically you would end up paying 1,20,000, 50,000 additional money, or $718. Okay, so this is what you're basically saving on a monthly plan. And this is basically a risk for me, because if you guys don't continue for the first 2 3 months, okay, my cost to get all the technical things and everything in place actually does not even break even, but I'm doing this as a test purpose for next 2 days only. So this page successful.com/offer is expiring, okay, tomorrow, 6th of March 2017, midnight Indian Standard Time. Okay, so this is the timer basically, and this page will expire on this date. So if you are willing to get started, I'm giving you an option, okay, where you're paying 70,000 or $997 using monthly installments. It becomes absolutely easy for you, and it is not stressful for you, and there is no commitment. You can actually unsubscribe whenever you want. Let's say you and I'll bear all the losses, whatever has been incurred. Let's say in the second month you feel you don't want to do it, you can actually stop paying and you can actually quit from the coaching program. It is your choice. Okay, and I won't even take your website. Whatever things, whatever trainings you have, whatever website we have built for you, hosting domain name, I will give it to you, no issues, whether if you continue or not. Okay, so this is a cool offer according to me. And if you really think about what I'm giving you in this coaching packet, it is something amazing, because I'm building an entire website for you, doing all the programming stuff for you. If you just go out and figure out the website design as well as the programming cost, what we are doing for you, that itself is worth, easily worth 1 lakh rupees, which I have charged from corporate clients. Okay, so all the training, one-on-one access, coaching with me for next 1 year, building your business and everything is, priceless. Okay, and if you do what I tell you to do, just a sale, just one sale of, $1,000 coaching, or $1,000 product, can actually break even your entire monthly, entire cost of the coaching. Okay, so it is a no brainer. Okay, so I would really advise you to join me on this, what do you say, in this coaching program, and I'll help you to build your online business in 2017, and we'll work for next 12 months to help you build a good presence online. So it's exactly 1 hour right now. It's 11 a.m. out here, and I have actually I tried to complete the webinar in 1 hour. Actually, I had a target of 45 minutes, but it took 1 hour. But that's absolutely okay. It's fine. So now what I'll do is I'll open the call for a question and answer session. So if you have any questions, you can actually ask me your questions. Okay. So I'll just come out of the screen share so that you guys can see me. Hi, I'm back. Okay, so you guys can pop up your questions on the chat session, and I'll just there is a chat box on the right side of the page. So if you have any questions, please put your questions out there on the right chat box, and I will try my best to give you a detailed answer. Okay, so please let me know your questions. Actually, there's a little bit delay in the, in the YouTube live streaming. It is around 15 to 30 seconds delay. So what you're seeing right now, actually I have spoken 15 to 30 seconds. Okay, good. So what if we quit your coaching program in 2 months? Is that okay? What about the website you have built? Will you take the away the website? Yeah, no, as I said, yeah, it is a risk for me to give you this option of a monthly plan to pay me 70,000 rupees. But the fact is that I will not take your website. Let's say the first month, let's say you are there in the coaching program for the first 2 months, and we build your entire system, everything, programming, technology, website, everything we have built in the first 2 months, and you left the coaching program in the third month. Still, you get the entire website. You get the entire website, coaching, training, whatever we have given you for the first 2 months, and we will not take your website. You will get your website, hosting, domain, everything what we have built for you. So as I said, it's a risk for me if you don't stay for the first 3 months. But as a part of the offer, I'm testing as to what can happen if uh, what can happen, what kind of conversion I can get, because business is a part of testing. So I'm testing this campaign. So you will be getting everything. Don't worry about it. You'll get your website, your hosting domain, whatever we have built for you, the training, everything you will be getting for the first 2 months, whatever you are paid for. So don't worry about that. I'll not take your website. Okay. So let me know if you have any more questions. Then we can wind up the coaching program webinar. Okay, guys, I hope you had a great value watching this webinar, and I was I actually tried my best to make sure that I tried my best to make sure that I cover. Okay, I have no idea about what business should I start, which business should I start with. See, if you have no idea about what you should be starting, don't worry, because in the first month of the coaching program, I basically cover as to how you can basically go about, selecting your niche. Okay, selecting the market that you are interested in, you are passionate about, you have knowledge, skills, and everything. So we'll be going detailed into what kind of market you'll be selecting. And what I would advise is that if you don't have any products to sell, you can actually start with a coaching program and a digital training business, which I am doing. So it's a hot coaching program, is millions of dollars worth of market online, and it is a hot selling product. So you can get started with that, with something you love, you are passionate about, you love to do, and we'll be training you how you can actually go about doing that. So don't worry if you have no idea. I'll be helping you out to select a niche and build a business around it based on something that you love. So I hope I have answered that question. Let me know if you have something else. Okay, there are several people have joined in this webinar. It's great to see guys coming here Sunday morning Indian time. Okay, okay. Mike says your price seems to be high. Okay, Mike, seriously, if you go out in the market anywhere and you just show people, uh, you know, just the technical part which we are building for you, you will realize what type of price you are getting. Okay, from my end, basically people, just for the programming and the development part, what I'm charging you 70,000 rupees, the programmers and the developers will charge you that much only to put your website live. Plus what I'm teaching you, you'll be learning the entire web development process, so that in future you don't have to pay any developer any money to develop your website. Okay, to maintain your website, that is actually a monthly huge saving cost, a yearly saving cost, which will save you thousands of rupees. Because let's say you only post 30 to 50 articles on your website and videos on your website every month, and let's say you're paying for 50 pages to a web developer. Okay, and that web developer is charging, let's say, 500 rupees for that, is worth 25,000 rupees per month of savings that you are doing per month of saving. Okay, you are doing by learning all this stuff. And no, even if you hire any technical person, that person will not know how to do business online. What we will be building for you is, we will be building a website for you with a business prospect in mind. Okay, the web designer will know only the look and feel part, he will not know how to do a business. We are putting up a website for you which is focused on driving leads and getting business for your website. Okay, and please give some discount. Yeah, I've already given a discount. Basically, you are paying on monthly basis, and I'm not even charging 50,000 rupees based on the monthly plan which I charge from people. But you have 2 days, you have time to get this done by tomorrow, midnight Indian standard time. And if you do this, you basically save 50,000, or around $718, I guess. Yeah, $718 based on the monthly plan I charge on my website. Okay, Okay, your offer sounds cool. I'm ready to get in. I want to meet you on Skype to discuss about my business. Yeah, sure. You can meet me on Skype. You can mail me at info@successwill.com with your Skype ID, and we can actually meet on Skype. And sure, I will do a strategy session initially to understand what business you have, and based on that, we can actually go about setting up your business and building your business online. Okay. So we'll meet on Skype. No problem. Just mail me at info@successwill.com. Okay. So let me know some other questions if you have. Else I'll go up and wind up the webinar. Okay, I guess there are no more questions now. So what I'll do is I'll wind up this webinar and I'll tell you guys goodbye and thanks for joining me. Okay, there's one more question, I guess. Thank you for the wonderful. Thanks, Mike. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining. It was a pleasure to see you guys out here, and thanks for joining me. Okay, thanks, Hussein. So guys, I'll just wind up the webinar. Okay, see you. Thank you very much for joining. Take care. Goodbye. All the best. And don't forget to visit my website successwill.com, www.successwill.com, and I'll be posting cool videos, trainings, and everything on my website. And if you're not on my list, make sure you sign up on my list out there. There is a video training list or webinar list, whatever list, sign up out there, and you'll be getting real cool videos from me almost on daily basis, which will share with you some valuable stuff which I'm learning, by building my online business. Thanks for coming. Goodbye. Take care. All the best.